What's up, guys? It's Barca Tiempo, and I'm here again with another video on the day that the Euros are about to start. Guys, when I post this video, the first Euro game is going to start later on in the day, and I'm excited for this tournament. I think there's a lot of quality teams competing in this tournament. Obviously, the Euros is an event that a lot of people look forward to. Obviously, it's a international event that a lot of people have their eyes on if you're into football. And today I just wanted to go over how I think all the Barca players are going to do with their respective countries and give you guys a little bit of my predictions in the process. Let's get into it. First, guys, I wanted to talk about the obvious, or at least one of the obvious favorites of the tournament in France, where our player Jules Koundé is going to represent his country. He is probably going to be a starter playing that right back role under Deschamps. And guys, obviously France are going to be one of the favorites with a ton of top talent. Just their attack, they got Dembele, Mbappe, Griezmann. They have a good midfield, good defense, and obviously they're going to be probably a top two favorite in this competition. Some people even have them winning it. And I really think that Koundé and France are going to go far. I think they'll at least make the semis. So that's going to be my prediction for Koundé and France. Next, let's talk about the Joaos, Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo. This Portuguese squad is stacked. They have so much quality, so much talent, old and young. Cristiano Ronaldo is still on this squad, which is crazy to me. His longevity has been crazy. But guys, they just have a lot of talent, a lot of quality. I don't know if I see them making it to the semis. I don't know if I see them making it to the final. I would probably say their last stage will probably be the quarters. That's just my opinion. I really don't know if they'll make it past that stage. But again, we're just going to have to see. And then we have our Germans and Ter Stegen and Gundogan. Guys, this squad is really stacked. They have a lot of quality, a lot of talent. But we've just seen lately in a lot of these friendlies, we've been seeing lately, just in the World Cup recently, got kicked out in the group stage. And I don't know, I just feel like this Germany team right now just won't really perform that well. They have a lot of quality players in this team. Just in the midfield, you have Gundo, you have Cruz, you have Florian Wirtz. Up in the attack, you have Havertz, Gnabry, Sane. Gnabry might be injured actually, but again, so much talent, so much quality. Ter Stegen will probably be on the bench with Neuer leading up the goal once again. But guys, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they go out in the round of 16. I could see them going into the quarters, but again, this is a team that's just kind of been disappointing lately. They just haven't really performed at the level that a lot of people might think that they will perform at, and it's just kind of disappointing. I don't know if I would label them a dark horse just because a lot of people have been, saying that they might not do too well, and they might go ahead and impress, make the quarters, make the semis. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see, guys, but our two players there, Ter Stegen and Gundo, I think will have good performances. If Ter Stegen even gets a shot, I totally see Gundo starting in that midfield. We might see a Barcelona target Kimmich starting that midfield as well. And we're just going to have to see what happens with that team. Moving on to our Dutch player, Frenkie de Jong. Guys, I was about to start talking about Frenkie de Jong and the Netherlands, but wow, I totally forgot that he will not be participating in this Euros tournament. It has been confirmed by Coleman. It has been confirmed by the Dutch national team. It has been confirmed by Frenkie. It's really disappointing to see. This ankle injury has been a little bit more serious than some people have thought. And yeah, I'm just wishing him a speedy recovery. I'm wishing him a good recovery, and hopefully he can be back in Barca soon, recovering well, and getting back to his best. Now let's move on to the Polish striker RL9 and Robert Lewandowski. Guys, I don't see Poland going too far. I could see them getting kicked out in the group stages, maybe the round of 16. I don't know. I just don't think that there's that many big names on this team. They just haven't really performed that well lately, and for a while they just, they're just not really a team that you expect to make it out of the group stage. They're not really a team that you see them, making it out of the round of 16 or anything like that. So I do think Lewan will go home early in this tournament. But good luck to him and his team and his country. But we're just going to have to see what happens. Moving on to who I like to call the Danish Maldini. Our boy Andreas Christensen is going to be representing Denmark in this Euros tournament. And guys, Denmark have a good team. They have quality. I'm excited to see what they can do. I honestly expected more from them in the World Cup recently and was a little bit disappointed. We're just going to have to see what happens. I expect Christensen to start every one of their games most likely. He's a really key player for them. Again, good luck to him and Denmark. Now guys, moving on to my last national team that I'm going to be discussing today, and it's going to be Spain. We have Yamal, we have Fermin, we have Ferran, and we have Pedri representing their country in this Euros tournament. And for me, this is a top 3 team going into this Euros. They seem to be really unified in their recent friendly against Northern Ireland. Pedri with 2 goals, Yamal with 2 assists. And guys, I'm just excited to see what they can do. I expect Pedri to start. I expect Yamal to start. Ferran and Fermin, I'm not 100% sure yet. I think that is possible, but I'm not too sure yet. And guys, this team is really stacked in my opinion. I think the only place where they might lack a little bit is the defense. Maybe a little bit in the fullback positions a bit, but that midfield with Rodri, Merino, Pedri, Fermin, they have so much quality in that midfield. They have Yamal and Nico Williams, my favorite Barca target of this summer, leading the wings for Spain. And guys, I think that they can impress. I think this is a squad that's really unified. I think this is a squad that's really determined and motivated after their failure in the recent World Cup. And I could see them making it into the semis. I really potentially could even see them making it to the final. And we could even see a Spain versus France final. It could be Koundé going against Nico Williams and Yamal on that attack. Alright guys, that's going to be it for my Euros video. Really rooting for all of our players in this tournament. I hope all of them do well, stay injury free, and just perform to the best of their abilities for their country. And come back to Barca soon and recover there, play there, train there, start the preseason with Flick, and really get things going for next season. Thank you guys for watching. Let's see what happens. VISCA Barca.